What? What are they talking about? Yeah, I lost power. I like that fish one a lot, bro. The fish one is pretty cool. There we go. Yeah, so we lost power, but we are back. We are back. Your haircut? Yeah. I got a haircut. My hair was getting way too long, bro. When it starts like going over my ears, that's when I know. I mean, my favorite 100%. Damn, this is low already. I'll just let it rock. I mean, my favorite Sonic song of all time is 100%. It doesn't matter for sure. Like Sonic's theme from SA1. Favorite Sonic character? Tails is the GOAT, bro. But I mean, I'm pretty basic. I'm a big Sonic guy. But I mean, new era Sonic. I don't know. It's a bad I never played Generations. I mean, I mean, you're literally playing the definitive version, bro. You're getting to play Generations, which is arguably one of the best Sonic games in like recent time, and you get like the extra shadow stuff. So I really, you know, in your defense, it's not really that readily available. It was on PS3, and I don't even know you can get it anymore. What's up, fellas? How's it going? It's going good, dude. Workout routine? A very basic, like, bro split. I don't know what it's officially called, but it's just, you know, chest tries, back buys, like shoulders. Unfortunately, I actually like cut down my workouts. What I used to do is I would do the two body parts, and then I would do abs afterwards, but I don't really have the time to do abs. So I kind of just skip abs and I do cardio afterwards. But when I do cardio for chest tries, back buys days, I just hit the treadmill. I just do a mix of sprinting and like walking on like high incline. And then for leg days, I'll do the stairs. Gym vlog would be cool. I mean, honestly, I probably could, because at my job, nobody works Mondays, so like I would feel like a schmuck like doing what other people are there. But if nobody's there on a Monday, I could. Bit something. Helbert, do you know any good PS2s with Shadow the Hedgehog? Because I don't think you can get Shadow the Hedgehog on Steam anymore. Why are you wearing those clothes? The Super 17. I don't think it's on Steam. Yeah, but do you know of any good PS2s where you could get Shadow the Hedgehog and play it whenever you want? Oh, dude, I remember this map. Oh my god, like, this is the Charmy map. Dolphin. To be fair, I haven't really looked into it, so yeah. I guess I could just do Dolphin. Yeah, I remember I was gonna do a Metroid Other M stream for 5.9. I don't think it ever came to be. I don't think we ever beat it. Or like I tried and I couldn't run the game. Yeah, Charmy asked me to find the discs. Hey, Shadow! I'm like, Charmy was, oh my god, bro. Rush cut, thank you, thank you. Prison Island. Yeah, I did not pick that up. That's Prison Island from, like, the island... Yeah, the one that literally got blown up, right? To be fair, we never really, like, got to explore the prison itself that much. Like, we saw it in the cutscene with Amy, and then I guess, like, playing as Tails and Eggman. But we never really got to play it as, like, a speedster. Metal Harbor has to be, like, my favorite stage in SA2. That's honestly probably, like... Not gonna lie, that might be my favorite Sonic stage of all time, Metal Harbor. I just love Metal Harbor so much, dude. I guess we could turn on the game. It's not like there's any music for this part anyway. Roots 2, that is true, yeah. Oh, doesn't it start at 3, the panel, or is it 3:30? I forget. Doctor, do you know? Is it 3 or 3:30? If it's 3, then I might have to...
You found a power key. Go slot it.
Final rush.
That's a new power key. Place it now. Great. You know what to do with that key.
What is final rush from? 30? Oh, okay. Oh, dude, was this the, where you were, like, in the computer? Final Rush in SA2, Last Hero stage. Oh, really? I don't know if I really like that level. This is, unless I'm thinking, I forget if that level was just really long. Oh my god, we Kyros'd the hell out of this guy. The big rail jumps are crazy. Is that the level with the, with, like, the rainbow colored blocks with the gravity? Or am I thinking of, like, the stage beforehand? Because that stage was really annoying. Am I thinking of, like, level before? I haven't played SA2 in a while. Oh my god, this guy got key rushed. Oh my god, dude. That's Crazy Gadget? Oh, okay, okay. You're so fake. I mean, to be fair, I played SA2 a lot, but I've definitely, like, played SA1 religiously. Like, I don't... Like, I really couldn't tell you, like, the names of the levels, I don't think. But, like, if you played the music, I definitely recognize it. Or even, like, some sound effects from the levels. Honestly, you should have just kept them up and left them alone. It's actually crazy. This is, like, the worst key rushing I've ever seen. Favorite platformers? Mine is Mega Man. Mega Man is great. I played Mega Man later in life. I actually had the Mega Man collection on GameCube, but it was too hard when I was a kid. I could not beat it. I don't know what the hell I did with it. That's like actually a collector's item, because that was before that was like the first collection they ever did for Mega Man. I don't know what the hell I did with it. That is like actually a collector's item. So I hope I find that one day. This game collection sucks, bro. I mean, it was the best thing at the time, bro, because they didn't release a Mega Man collection until like what, 2015, 16? This guy just didn't get to play, bro. You know what's funny, Dodger? I actually remember that. Yes, I remember that. I'm like, why is B the jump button? I remember that bothered me. Even as a kid, I'm like, that's really weird. And you couldn't remap it either, could you? I actually do remember that. Yeah, I played all the classic Mega Man games except 8 and 9, which I hear are actually pretty good. Yeah, I never played 8 and 9. And then I only beat Mega Man X. And then I played all of Zero. I really like the Zero series. I don't know what the hell this song is from. This has to be like one of the endings. Have you ever actually beaten Shadow? I never got the true ending. I didn't know there was a true ending as a kid. I think I literally was missing like 2 to 3 endings as a kid. Never played Sonic Unleashed. I played every Sonic, or every at least mainline Sonic game besides Lost World. Did the game 10 times, it's insanity. Yeah. Yeah. You know what's funny, Dondre? I thought like the way to get like the true ending or like Chaos Emeralds was like getting all those keys on the map. I thought that's how you did it. Because I'm like, what the hell is the special stage in this game? But I don't think that game had special stages or anything like that. I never understood what those keys were. Didn't it just give you like a bonus weapon or something? Like that's all it was. I remember getting all the keys. I'm like, wait, that's it? I'm like, what was the point? I don't think we're getting a new map, bro. No. A shortcut in the level? Yeah, just like, I don't know what's the point. Wasn't it the Billy Hatcher gun? I think it depends on the level. I think every level had like something unique. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if Shadow was made now, I think they would have definitely, or at least you would have hoped, they would have altered the levels a little bit more. I mean, if you think about it, the fact that, like, Shadow the Hedgehog had, like, a karma system, kind of, that early is pretty revolutionary. Like, like good and bad endings for a Sonic game. I mean, to be fair, I guess the classic games technically had like good and bad endings. But like that, I don't know. I feel like they've never ever done something like that again. I think they kind of just gave up. Not gave up, but like the tonal shift for Sonic was like massive with Colors. Everything after Colors, it was almost like it almost felt like Sonic was a different character. And that's what biased aside with like, you know, the new voice and whatnot. Like it was just a massive tonal shift. Colors was the peak of the franchise, to be fair. I disagree massively. As a kid, I did not find Colors that memorable. I like Planet Wisp. And like, I guess like out of the first area. But I'm very biased against Colors. Colors was a good game. I don't think it, like... I feel like the Sonic Boost stages in Elise were better than almost everything in Colors, personally. Gave me Mario Galaxy vibes. I mean, from my understanding, that's more Sonic Lost World. But Frontiers is actually really good. Frontiers is fine. I don't even think it's necessary that Unleashed is heavily underrated. I just feel like people appreciate Unleashed more now, considering what we've gotten recently. I actually never even beat like the Colors remaster. I don't know, man. Oh, this is the stage with Knuckles. This stage was pretty cool. The stages I hated in Shadow was the Prison Island stage. The computer stage got a little annoying. I hated the Haunted stage. I remember that area was super annoying. Well, maybe not as bad as the casino one. Find the computer room. The Arc levels are some of the worst in the series. The ones with Maria. Yeah, I forget though. I didn't play. I mean, the thing is, I don't remember those as much because those were like what, like the last levels before the final ending or whatever. Not the final ending, but like you know what I mean, like the end of a path or something. Or like maybe that was the final stage. It's like those I'm not as familiar with. Like all they had to do, Dondre, is like just allow you to start at a specific level and just go to the path that you didn't do. But no, they have you do the entire game over every single time. Like all they had to do was add a level select and it would have been fine. Ever planning on getting a Sonic related tattoo? If I were to get a tattoo, it definitely would be Sonic related for sure. But probably not. They really wanted Westopolis to be iconic. Westopolis, it was just a city, right? I mean, that's the thing. It just felt like a war zone, like Central Square. Like, I mean, not even a Central Square. It just felt like, yeah, it just felt like a war zone city. Like, I don't know, it wasn't really like crazy. I mean this, but low key, I feel like the Sonic, like the destroyed city of Sonic Forces is even more iconic than Westopolis. Like, am I crazy saying that? As actual art direction, yeah. I mean, to be fair, that's probably Sonic Forces' best stage, to be fair. That is literally like the stage that sold that game, right? It was like the most interesting looking level. I'm new to Sonic games and Sonic in general. I can't believe I slept on things for years, man. I think like a lot of people, like you either grow up with it or you don't. Forces is a really pretty game. No, I would say Forces is probably the most pretty and polished looking Sonic game out in like recent time. That's up there with Unleashed. I mean, that game was in development for a fairly long time, so like I really did not experience any bugs or glitches, and it did look good. Unfortunately, it was just like the white bread toast of like Sonic games. It was just very. Dondre, that's also like why I'm not a big fan of Superstars. I just feel like Superstars is very safe. It's just a very safe game.
Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
What stage is this? Is this like when you're in the air with the fortresses, or am I crazy? I don't know. I might be wrong. I actually don't remember this one. Yo, what's up, Offender? You tried Sonic Rush? I love Sonic. Oh my god, bro. Vibing too much with the shadow music. He's gonna leave his body on me? Yeah, he is. Fucking asshole. Tell him he's just decent. They got a fast level 2, dude.
You out of your misery right now.
I think Colors is massively overrated. I agree. I think it's a fine game, but I feel like some people like, I don't know. That's pretty cool.
I owe you one.
I'll have to IT out of here. You know, Unleashed is fun, man. I think they need to find a better balance with the Werehog and like make the combat a little bit more less button mashy. But basically what they were trying to do is just like add some pacing to the game and have some, you know, add some like diversity. Like you have your running stages and then your combat stages. Like I like what they were going for was actually like pretty ambitious for a Sonic game. It's typically Sonic, it's just like it's just all running, right? That's it. Move list is huge. I actually do remember the move list being pretty huge. Just like a lot of it I feel like was just unnecessary. You could kind of just get by mashing for the most part. That's Unleashed. Like I actually originally played Sonic Unleashed on the Wii version, so I didn't have to deal with the meta requirements. But when I played on PS3, I'm like, what the? Like it stopped the pacing to a halt. I don't know why they felt the need to do that. That's just a really bad decision on their part. Of course, you can get by with mashing, but you aren't really engaging with the game. That's kind of on you. I don't really like that argument, Dondre, because if mashing works, mashing works. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, it's not as if I didn't do any of the combos, but like, I feel like mashing got by just as good, or like the same combos anyway. But you can do some cool stuff. I mean, I would get the newer version of Colors.
Get up, HEDGEHOG. Don't go lying down on me now.
Thank you. I think we would probably get Cell Max for 2nd anniversary. That's what I'm thinking. Nice res. I mean, that's fair, Dondre. I mean, that's totally fair. I just don't remember it being that complex, but you don't necessarily want it to be complex. The only, like, hard stage in Unleashed was really just the last level. That level was like a marathon, man.
From the central area. Just a little more to go, then you're done.
Yeah, we're streaming early for the Shadow panel.
Now, it's within my grasp to carry out my mission to toughize the
I don't know. I find Colors to be okay. I feel like calling it just okay might be a little too hard on it.
The startup system is under attack.
But
Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it?
Colors is definitely a good game. I definitely am very biased against it. I won't deny that. Before to miss the pitch I land when I did the other day. I mean, it's very satisfying, bro. It is like literally like, not to be that guy, but it's like the Dark Souls of Sonic levels. The fact that like the timer goes to like 10 minutes is like crazy for Sonic.
What danger awaits? Think before rushing in.
Dude, let him absorb him, bro. Literally let him absorb him. Guys, like... We actually want him to, like, absorb him there.
Before you die, allow me to show you what a fully evolved Tuffle is.
Beans on
truly
baby.
capable
I think people overestimate how strong he is. He's definitely strong, but, like, he's not, like, insane. I would say he's probably one of the weaker Raider releases in recent time. The hell? What am I doing all the way over here?
The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer.
What is your Survivor win rate in Season 6? It varies a lot, bro. Fair reception of Colors and... Yeah, it actually is really funny. Yeah, Unleashed was pretty, like... I mean, I don't know, because, like, I liked it as a kid. And, like, I know how the internet felt about it, like, years later. Shoot, I'm dead. What the hell? I messed up. I should have got the soda when I was level 1. I would have had my dragon change. Guess we could get, like, one more match in, assuming we don't get it too long of a queue. The panel starts at 3:30. I'll check the, Yeah, they got some other game on right now, so it's definitely not Sonic. What's up, Threat? Thoughts on Silver? I like Silver. I mean, it's Silver never really got a chance to be a character. Like, the game he, like, was introduced is, like, one of the most notorious games in the entire franchise. So it's just, like, he never really got a chance. This is one of the arc stages. I remember the arc stages, like, wasn't it like was it like really dark? Like the lighting was really dark Or am I thinking of like SA2? That's SA2, okay. Sonic 06 Sonic levels are some of the best in the franchise? I don't know if I would say that. I think if they work, they would be... I think the worst stage probably is like that, that hidden base underwater. That level sucked. That level was bad. The beach level was cool. The future level was cool. The snow area was okay. Sand level was... I mean, isn't that the one where you're holding Elise? Yeah, I did not like Aquatic Base. I thought it was cool, like, aesthetically, but, like, I don't know, I wasn't a big fan of it. Have you played Project 06? I have not. Well, actually, that's not true. I played it with Loki on his channel. His first canonical meeting of them is in Sonic Rivals, actually. I played Rivals. Rivals was awful, bro. I really did not like Sonic Rivals at all. Staying live for a while? We'll see. Not Riders, Rivals. Top 3 favorite Sonic songs? Probably the most shovelware. Yeah. I mean, what do you think is better, Sonic Rivals or Sonic the Hedgehog episode, or Sonic the Hedgehog 4 episode 1? What's the worst game, dude? The fact that you even have to, like, think about it. Oh, man. You played Team Sonic Racing? No. I have it, but I never played it. If you don't get a game by like 3:20, I might just... Problems, I think. Baby nerf when? I mean, what do you want to nerf on Baby? Anything, I think Baby might even need a buff for level 1. I mean, if Anime Expo has been like anything so boring, everything is so forgettable, I mean, that is true. Was episode 1 with Metal Sonic, or was that episode 2? This is episode 2. Rush was great, man. I mean, I think, like, they made Sonic Generations and Sonic Colors essentially, like, Rush sequels, essentially. 2 had metal, but episode metal was 1. Oh, okay, okay. You picking up the collector's for Sonic Shadow? You mean like the Japan version? I was trying to. I mean, unless I just... what I might end up doing is just buy like the Japan version, and I don't know if it would, like, I probably wouldn't be able to play the game, but at least I would have it, you know what I mean? I actually don't have many collector's editions of Sonic, because Frontiers, they didn't do anything. Mania, they did one. I didn't get it. I looked at it, I'm like, it's cool, but like, what am I gonna, like, it's just like, it's a cool statue, but it's just like, I don't know. They really don't go crazy for Sonic Collect. Like, I don't know. For some reason, Sonic games don't have collector's editions like that. Generations, I was too young. I didn't even realize, like, what collector's editions were. Yeah, the US version of the collector's edition, I mean, it's not even a collector's edition. You just get the normal version, but, like, with a notebook. Do you think it would be for Part 3 for Legends? I think it's... If it's not Super Saiyan 4 Ultra Gogeta, I genuinely don't know. The thing is, Forces... It's not a, like, bad game in the sense of it, like, being, like... It's just not fun to play. That's, like, it's actually... Like, it's not buggy. It looks good. It's just very unforgettable. Unforgettable. It's very forgettable. And, like, it just feels very safe. It's a very safe game. Yeah, Sonic Forces is as mid as mid gets. That is, like, what a mid game is. How many Sonic games have you played? I pretty much played every mainline game, except Lost World. And then for, like, some of the side games, I never played Advanced 1. I played 2 and 3, the Rush games. I love the storybook games. I never played, like, Sonic Shuffle or anything like that. I actually really like the storybook series, man. It's a shame they never continued it. I really enjoyed those games, man. I thought Black Knight was awesome, bro. It was a little frustrating. I mean, dude, they kind of shot them. They were so, like, hell-bent on the motion controls. I think they'll remake, or not remake, I think they'll re-release Heroes one day. I mean, the thing is, they never, like... I'm really curious what they would do, because they're re-releasing all the games that, like, the new voice cast was already a part of. They have yet to re-release a game where, like, the old voice cast was, like, a part of it. The story of Black Knight, I think, is one of Sonic's best. Just get the keys for the guys. Colors has a different Tails VA than he has now. It doesn't matter. Well, when did that happen? Is Dream Team Tails a different voice?
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
Or is Dream Team even voiced? Tails VA was constantly changed? From Boom onwards? Really? I thought that one lady was voicing Tails since Colors. They sound like the same. It's crazy. Really? Oh, okay. I did not know that then.
Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help.
Honestly, I think Tails is the only, like, new voice that I don't hate. Or at least the direction. I mean, what they did with the character I hate, but, like, how he sounds.
Thank
They made Knuckles like just a full-blown meathead. Sonic is like a parody of himself. Colors and Generations Lost World, it's Kate Higgins, and now it's Colleen. Oh, really? I did not know that. I actually never knew. I thought it was always,
Ally down. If you intend to rescue them,
Colleen.
enemy. That's a new power key. Place it now.
Thanks.
I think Heroes is a massively overrated Sonic game. I don't know why. Like, I think people just really like playing as different characters.
Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
But like, you're essentially replaying the same game 4 times. They got a lot of new fans. That's very true. I said favorite, not best. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I'm not trying to shit on your favorite game. It's just I do think a lot of people like hold that game in really high regard. I mean, you gotta respect its ambitions though. Like that is the most amount of playable characters in like a mainline game. Unless I guess you could technically maybe say 06. This is one of the highest selling Sonic games. Is it really? Actually did not know that. I mean, that makes sense. It's the first multi-platform game. The hell? Did he DC?
Oh man.
An ally needs your help. You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. I'll send some
It is cool that you can swap characters on the fly. No, that like there is no like waiting. It really is on the fly. That is cool. That is true. You do got to give him that.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
I think we just lose.
The startup system's under attack.
Unfortunately.
It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme
Oh, man.
caution if you're going to help them.
Don't even know where the last Dragon Ball was, bro. This guy doing that kind of sold the game for himself.
Holy hell.
Okay, well.
Ally down. If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. Come on.
Oh, he has the last ball. Dude, drop it, bro. God.
Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Oh man.
Can I get to it in time? I mean, these guys might just be able to stall. Oh, just like a remix of the Biohazard Lizard? Dude, guys, come on, man. We're gonna throw away the game. I guess we lose. It's a shame. Oh, wait, he just got to 75?
Retreat if you need to. Got it? An ally needs your help. Don't know what's taking
God. Like, dude.
The startup system's destroyed. The escape time machine's almost prepped. You need to head for the beacon that's indicated by a blue light.
I hit him too close. Can this level 2 like give a fuck, man? I hate this guy. This guy. Oh my god. Nice, dude. Hit him with a key blast. Oh my god, bro. I hate people, dude. I hate people, bro. I just needed one person to like be on the STM, man. I should have vanish kicked him off the STM, not gone for a melee, I guess. That feels bad. Hey, dude, I mean that's the Frieza health buff. He got more health. He would have died previously. The World Fight tonight is really good, yeah. Alright, the panel should be starting soon.
Put it on. See you later, Coach. I appreciate you so much, man. You guys look great. Give me a hug, man. I hope you know you guys are my. This is my people. So.
Also, I was so glad you like once you start watching One Piece. I was like, thank God.
Aw, thank you. You have a blessed one, okay? Have a great one. Ooh. Oh, they
was
really
stripped
got
out.
costumes in this boy, but oh, it's so nice.
Look at Twitter.
No, I'm feeling that.
Did they post a link?
I just gotta find some shoes to go with it. Surprise bag. What's a one-piece surprise bag? Oh, I did the kimono already. I was
I
not
hate this
fan of the
guy.
kimono. Bro, I love everything. I love my
Wait,
shorts.
what?
I got these ones. These are the fire ones.
Yeah, this guy.
Fire too.
There goes the VOD. What's the name of that robot? I forget his name. It was just a poster, but yeah, kind of crazy. Emerald. Yeah, I remember he was in Sonic X, and they had him in Sonic Battle, too. Sonic Battle was actually really cool. I always wondered where like all these fan games got like the Sonic or the Shadow like sprite.
Welcome!
Oh, he's hosting it? Yo, that's my goat,
Welcome
bro.
to a new era of Shadow the Hedgehog. The new era of Shadow, shedding light on the Ultimate Lifeform panel at Anime Expo. My name is Zeno Robinson.
Yeah, you are, bro. He's
I will be your
he's
host
Hawks.
today, so we can celebrate not just the fastest thing
He's
alive, but also
the homie in
ultimate
Persona 3.
Lifeform.
He's
Yeah?
Gamma 2. Zeno's
That's
the
right.
goat.
Today we'll be talking about everyone's favorite anti-hero hedgehog, Shadow the Hedgehog. Now, as some of you may know, he may not be just a hedgehog. Who exactly is the ultimate life form? What more can we learn about him? These are questions we will discover the answers to, not just in a new game coming out later this year, but also, you guys can cheer. You guys can cheer for the new game. Yeah. But also a brand new animated prologue from Studio GigX. Give it up for them. You guys are going to love it.
Oh, that's
Okay.
that's dope, bro.
Now, let's
That's
get
hype.
this panel started. Without further ado, allow me to introduce our panelists. Our first one needs no introduction. He's a director, producer, designer, screenwriter, the head of Sonic Team, and co-creator of Shadow the Hedgehog. Please give a warm welcome to the legend, Takashi Iizuka!
Yeah, this crowd is so much better.
No
Oh, they got
less
the voice
legendary.
shadow up there too,
Please
Kirk.
welcome the voice of the Black Blur, the ultimate life form, Kirk Thornton! Next up, a legend in her own right, marking her debut as the kind-hearted and gentle Maria Robotnik, Stephanie Shea.
That's really cool.
And rounding out our panel, the incredible directors at Studio GigX, Alan Wan, Christopher Luck, and Kevin Molina Ortiz. Okay, everybody, I'm just gonna wait for you guys to sit down, get comfy. How are we feeling today? How's Anime Expo treating you? Izuka-san, I'll start with you.
I'm happy to be here, so thank you for coming. So I'm glad to talk about Shadow today.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Kirk.
What's up?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it's me. I haven't been to an AX for like 5 years, but like the thing that was gonna bring me back was this. So
Yeah.
I wonder how hot it is over there,
Alan,
bro.
Chris, Kevin, how we feeling?
We're doing good. Shadow X.
So like these guys in like hoodies and stuff. I'm like, I hope they're
Sonic
all right.
Shadow Generation.
There you go.
Yeah.
Full house. Glad to see it. Awesome. Thank you for showing up.
Woo.
I think more people came to this than the Bandai thing yesterday.
I'm very nervous. All right.
To be fair, it is a Saturday
Give him a warm
too.
welcome. Make him feel welcome.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm glad everyone's enjoying themselves. Just a quick temperature check. Who here's been a Shadow fan for at least 1 year? One year. Okay. How about 5 years? Okay.
Come on, man.
10 years? Wow. 20 years.
I mean, I'm like 25.
Wow,
almost.
look at that. Okay, it's clear there are some Shadow fans here, but there might be newer people. I didn't see everybody's hand, so let's maybe walk through Shadow's history for a bit. Yeah. Okay, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Hey, this crowd
also
is at least
known as the
live.
Ultimate life form was first introduced in Sonic Adventure 2 in 2001.
Yep, Sonic
and
Battle.
served
They actually
as
have
a rival to
Sonic X.
Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 fans. My personal favorite.
Yes, sir.
His next appearances were Sonic Heroes and Sonic Battle in 2004. Sonic Battle? We have Sonic Battle fans here. Yeah.
Sonic Battle was tough, bro. I played that
He
much
had his
later in
first
life.
standalone game in 2005, Shadow the Hedgehog. Wow, look at that. Outside of just the games, he made several appearances in various forms of Sonic media, including the
They don't have
Sonic
06. They don't have 06
in the
up there, bro.
Mouse, the animated series Sonic X. Sonic X fans.
Sonic X was tough, bro.
Sonic Boom, and more recently, Sonic Prime.
I never watched Sonic Prime, but the Shadow stuff seemed pretty
And he will
good.
be making his live-action debut this year. Yeah. He's been a fan favorite for many years and has been rival, dark hero, and occasional ally to Sonic and his friends. This year, being the year of Shadow, we'll be seeing more of his story in Sonic X Shadow Generations. But you guys, we're all here to learn more about Shadow today, right? There are some things you might not know. And who better to enlighten us about the ultimate life form than his father himself, Takashi Iizuka. Everyone give it up for Iizuka-san, please. Now, Iizuka-san, we just went through a brief history of Shadow's
This
appearances
panel
in media.
already
Now,
clears
what were his
yesterday's.
origins? What led to his creation? Okay, I think people know at this point.
I actually did not realize this
まあ
was
シャドウ
Shadow's
が誕生した
original
のは
like design.
1999年に開発がスタートしたソニックアドベンチャー2だったんですけども、まあ、その時にはソニックに匹敵するライバルを作ろうということで、
Sonic
まあ
Battle's
最初は
canon?
考えていたんですけども、まあ、開発チーム
I'm
私
not
も
sure.
一緒なんですけども、まあ、アメリカに渡米してでアメリカでソニックアドベンチャー2を作ったんですけども、まあ、その時にスポーンとかダークヒーローがすごいアメリカで人気
Imagine if they did Terios
それ
instead,
の
bro.
インスパイアを受けて
He definitely would have been a
ライバル
one-off.
ではなくてダークヒーローにしようということで、まあ、シャドウが誕生しました。
So Shadow was really born in 1999 when we began development on Sonic Adventure 2. In the beginning, we kind of thought, oh, we want a rival character, something to really contrast Sonic. So we need a rival character in this game. But at that time, all of the team flew over to America, and we started living and working in America. And when we got there, we realized dark heroes like Spawn, were really popular in America, and that really inspired us to make Shadow a different kind of character. And that's when we thought, we don't want him to be a rival to Sonic, we want him to be a dark hero. And that's really where Shadow was born, from an idea.
I think it's really cool to have characters like Spawn, who's like a character like we in the West are familiar with, be the inspiration for someone like Shadow. I had it in my notes that I was under this impression that
Sonic
he was
crossover with
also
Spawn?
inspired by Vegeta from the Dragon Ball franchise. But wait, but Izuka-san told me that's not true. It's not true. It's not true. So I just wanted to clear that up because I thought that too.
I actually thought it was more Vegeta.
It's not though. What were some of your inspirations
Me when I lie.
about designing Shadow's his design and his personality?
はい、もうここにもパネル今表示されてますけども、ソニックのダーク版ということで、最初はこういろいろなバリエーションのデザインを考えたんですけども、これを当時サンフランシスコ
It seems like this Anime Expo, they really went all out. I don't know why. Like, I haven't heard much from Anime Expo in, like, recent time, but this one, for some reason, was, like, the one to go to.
最終的なデザインにこう仕上げていったんですけども、その時に今この中央の下にいる片目のこう切れた、これを我々の開発チームではテリオスと呼んで、シャドウの次の候補だったデザインですね。
So in the beginning, we had a lot of ideas in putting into, a dark Sonic character. That would be the Shadow design. And what you're seeing here are a lot of these sketches that we had that we wanted to bring to a focus test in San Francisco to see what the average person would think about all these different designs. And I believe in the middle there's a character with like a damaged eye. That was the design of the character that the development team were calling Terios back in the day.
I would say the top right, I think, is the best design. Top right looks pretty sick, actually.
この黒と赤のデザインっていうのは実はその日本の歌舞伎からインスパイアされたデザイン。
So we did also want to choose kind of black and red as the theme colors for the character, and it was really inspired by the kabuki style of face paint, and that is part of the inspiration for Shadow.
それと先ほどお話したこのテリオスっていうキャラクターなんですけども、この当時は残念ながらボツになってしまったシャドウの前のデザインなんですけど、このテリオスっていうのをこの10月に発売されるソニック X シャドウジェネレーションズのデラックスエディションのスキンとして。
No, I didn't miss anything yet. They're just talking about like the history.
で、このゲームでしか遊べないキャラクターということでぜひ皆さんご期待ください。
So we do have the design for the Terios character, which was a concept design for the character that didn't make it all the way through. We ultimately went with the shadow design that everyone knows and loves. But coming out this fall, this October, in Sonic X Shadow Generations, we are also offering a skin to turn Shadow into Terios, so you can play as Terios inside of the game.
That's really cool. He looks cool, right? He looks cute. I think it's really cool as a gigantic fan of Sonic the franchise and Shadow to like see artwork of the developmental stages of how Shadow came to be. Is there any significance to the name?
Yeah, the crowd is here for this one.
Why did you guys settle on that name?
I have no idea.
I was wondering if it meant something.
I have no idea.
I think it's
It's
really
crazy.
cool that you get to play as the Terrio skin in Generations. That's really cool. I'm excited for that. Now, Izuka-san, can you
Fair
tell
enough.
us what makes Shadow different from Sonic?
はい、そうですね。
Yeah, these are new renders, which is
一
cool.
言
Finally.
で違いを言えばやっぱりダークヒーローっていうところなんですけども、ソニックが正義や平和を守るまさにヒーロ
Why is
ー
it
なんですけども、
360?
目的のためなら誰がどうなろうと関係ないっていう 危うさを
Or
持つ
did
キャラ
not
クタ
turn
ーなん
up
です
at
ね。
all?
だから決してシャドウは
You literally saw me turn up. What are you
だ
talking
から
about?
道端で困っている人がいても助けないっていうまあそういう大きなソニックとシャドウの違いがあって、まあ、この性格の違い、完全にこう真反対なソニックとシャドウの性格に加えて、でシャドウはもう愛すべき、マリアのためにこう命がけでこの星を守るっていう、正義ではないけどマリアが愛した星を守るっていうのが彼の一番の目的なので、まあ、そういう彼の内なる思いっていうのも、まあ、彼のシャドウの魅力だと思います。
So to sum it up in really one word, I'd say, Dark Hero is what really defines Shadow and makes him different from Sonic. So Sonic will be a very positive, cheerful, character that's going to go out there and do whatever it takes to bring peace to the world. He wants to see justice kind of played out. He's very much a true hero, but Shadow is more of a dark hero. He's going to do whatever it takes to get the job done. He's going to focus on what that thing that he needs to do is, and only, really focus on getting that done. So it's not really like, it's a little bit of a selfishness, but it's also because he's such a dark hero and he's pushing towards his goals. It really defines him as a character differently from Sonic and makes him unique. And really, when we talk about the differences between Sonic and Shadow, Sonic will do whatever it takes to save the planet because of the justice and really the truth in him as a character. But Shadow, he wants to protect the planet because Maria, who is so close to, loves the planet. And so he's doing it out of this love and connection with Maria that he will also do whatever it takes to save the planet. So they're both very much heroes, but it's that dark hero element that really makes Shadow cool and unique.
Yeah, Frontier is decent, I'd say. Was this game going to release in October,
I think
bro,
the
like
best
everything
kind of
else?
Anti-hero is somebody who has something important that they fight for because it really gives them.
Sounds like
a lot of
Vegeta to me.
layers.
I mean, I wouldn't say
Shadow's
Vegeta is an
Maria
anti-hero.
is a really, really cool, integral, central driving force for Shadow.
It's more so a villain that
Having
turned good.
Being told by Izuka-san himself is super cool. So I think I can speak for many of us when I say we've all been waiting for years for new pieces of Shadow's past and his backstory. So why are we telling his story now in Sonic X Shadow Generations?
I find it so funny they're choosing Generations to go really deep in the Shadow story, when Generations literally did not have a story, bro. The story was Eggman was messing with time and we gotta fix it. The end. And they're like, this seems like very lore heavy.
もともとソニックジェネレーションズっていうのはソニックを知らない人たちにクラシックソニック、モダンソニックの良さを知ってもらおうっていうゲームだったので、今回の、シャドウを世界中の人に知ってもらおうっていうにはいいフォーマットだったんじゃないかなと思ってます。で、シャドウといえばやっぱり悲しいバックグラウンドのあるストーリーなので、今回のこのゲームでもそのストーリーにはかなり力を入れてますのでご期待ください。
So as you know, this December, we will see Shadow featured in movie 3. It should be a really great movie. And in order to really introduce everyone to Shadow before we get to the movie, we wanted to release something that could really do that, would be a good vehicle for that.
No, this is really smart.
Sonic X Shadow Generations.
This is really smart on the
Originally,
marketing-wise.
Sonic Generations was a game that was meant to introduce everyone to Sonic the Hedgehog. So it had classic Sonic in there, it had modern Sonic in there, and it was really like all these great moments from Sonic's legacy in one title. And by adding Shadow into that package, we now are able to introduce Shadow as a character inside of that same game alongside Sonic. And as everyone knows, Shadow does have kind of a sad background story, and we did want to spend a lot of time and energy kind of portraying that in the Shadow Generations side of the game. So we really hope everyone enjoys the game and enjoys the story in Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Woo!
Releasing a Shadow game, basically a Shadow game right before the movie, is a really, really good plan.
Well, I'm really excited. Thank you so much, Izuka-san, for your incredible insight into Shadow. I've been a huge fan of Sonic for many years, and it's been one of the greatest honors of my life to be able to sit here.
Is that true, Shin?
About Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic. I also think it's the perfect time to show the world Shadow's charm and story. And who better to help us do that than our voice actors? If there's one thing we know about Shadow, it's that his past follows him everywhere he goes. With all these new elements of Shadow being revealed, and we have the upcoming animation, I like to ask our actors who are breathing new life into these scenes and into these moments, their thoughts and experiences with them. Kirk, you've been voicing Shadow for years now.
Yeah.
Do you do anything new when exploring this like previously unseen side of Shadow?
I'm learning more today than I have learned in years doing Shadow. I mean, I'm getting so much stuff here. It's amazing. I wish I'd been able to sit down with Izuka-san sooner. Sooner?
Sooner.
Yes, I speak for a living. Thank you very much. No, I mean, yeah. Because over the years, Shadow has always been very cool and unflappable. And recently I've been discovering different sides of Shadow with.
Just say how it is, man.
The Twitter takeover,
Shadow was like a one-note character.
The Lego commercial. So
yeah, the Lego commercial. It was so good.
I'm seeing
you were trending for that, I think.
I'm seeing different sides of Shadow, but as far as the game goes, the cool, unflappable side, there's always been something underneath it, and finally we're starting to pull out all those things and figure out what is driving that cool, what's driving that unflappable, what's brewing under the surface. So that's
basically
what
Metaller,
we've been
yeah.
getting, with this game, you see, and the team has decided to let
all
a little
edge,
bit of
no
that emotion
substance.
out at times, and it was a lot of fun, doing this game because playing down, then all of a sudden being able to erupt and let some of that emotion out that's been brewing underneath all this time.
That's so cool.
It's a really good way to put it.
The methodical, artistic approach you take to Shadow about the emotions and how much to show and how little to show. And there's so much, I'm sure, new stuff in this game that will reveal more sides to him that I'm really excited to see. So from the new things that you've seen, has it changed your understanding of the character at all? After all these years, is there anything new that popped up during your performances for the for the game?
Absolutely. As I was mentioning, up until recently, up until recently, I hadn't gotten to explore his history. I hadn't gotten to explore what happened with Maria and how he was created and his whole mission in life.
Yeah.
And that is flushed out in this game, and it's been a real team effort. It's all the people at Sega. It's Jack Fletcher, the director, who's incredible, and we've all done this exploration together to try to find it. And what's really cool.
I mean, I don't hate the
that,
Vegeta comparison, but Shadow is
even
not
though,
Vegeta.
There'll be like 8-9 people on a session, and they're all throwing out, what they think we should be doing, what path we should be taking, and we all kind of agree, yes, we're taking this path, and yet
Shadow wasn't an evil character
really
outright. He was doing what
wonderful
he
is
thought was right.
sometimes after we do all this
And then he
work,
remembered
and
his
the
promise to
animation gets
Maria,
done,
and
they
that
send
kind
it
of
back to us
clicked
we
and
go,
changed him.
oh shoot, we missed something, and the Sega has given us the license to go back and go, yes, this is how we fix it. And, because it's expensive to go back into the studio and redo something, but they're taking the time and giving us the opportunity to go back and get it right.
Wow.
A lot of Shadow fans are saying, bro, is long on the timeline right now. What do you mean, the actor?
As big of a fan as I've been of this franchise for so many years, this might be my first time sort of hearing about how a typical session would go, or the creative process from animation to voice to screen, then corrections. It's really fascinating, and it's really cool to hear how particular and how specific and how careful and precious we are about this franchise and the characters and all the love and work that goes into it. And it's really clear on when you see it on the screen. It's so clear. So it's super cool how much time and attention goes into Shadow. And it's cool that the events of this game, I'm sure, alter how you've played Shadow, and probably have altered how you're going to play Shadow moving forward, right?
Yeah.
So that's super awesome. But I want to take this over to Stephanie. Yeah. Stephanie, Maria is so integral and so important to Shadow's story. She's such a beloved character.
Wow, they're not even showing the new
You hear
design.
that? Look at her. No, don't say she looks like Aaron. Because we know. How did you step into her character? How did you find her voice?
I really, thankfully, had our voice director Jack Fletcher and the entire Sonic team. There was a lot of faces on a Zoom call when we were recording, and they had so much insight, and they helped guide me in terms of like performance. I think for me, I was like mostly focusing on things like her age and then also her like illness, right? Because the illness can be like a real trap. Because she has these excited emotions and these concerned emotions, or not giving my story. There's certain things that happen, but like
Yeah, no, I like
always,
Gerald just being like an evil
like,
kind of mad
you have to
scientist
kinda,
after
like,
Maria died.
gauge when
I like that.
it's
I thought like
true
that
and when
was
it's not
compelling.
appropriate, when the emotion is so big that it kind of like overrides whatever like physical weakness she might be feeling. And like Kirk said,
Double
we
Mask
actually-
is
which
crazy.
doesn't
I mean, it's
happen a lot.
Anime
I don't know if you guys
Expo,
know
bro.
this. Like when we record other video games, it really doesn't happen a lot. You go in there and you do your lines and you're like, bye, and then that's it. And then like months later,
I'm not gonna
it
lie,
comes out.
Maria looks
And, like,
pretty
they
rough
brought
in
us
that
back,
picture in
and
the
we
top left.
redid the scenes.
Oh my
like,
God, she looks
sometimes
rough.
3 times, or more, because they would tweak things, or they would, and sometimes it was for some kind of like physical element of the action, but other times it was.
I can't
for the
unsee that, bro.
character,
She
things
looks
like that.
rough.
So I really relied on them, and they were really great in terms of her sweetness. Like that was easy for me.
You do play a lot of like very sweet characters.
Because, like I don't know if you could tell this, but like I believe I have. What's really funny? I have a really good friend. She's the complete opposite of me, and we're best friends. She's like, all humans are bad. Of course. Of course this person was.
So
bad.
Shadow.
Yeah. And I'm like, no. Everyone has the capacity for change. I believe that there's goodness in people.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Can you hear it,
Here's the
Maria?
thing.
Can you
I
hear it?
really do believe that. So even like when the world is going crazy and like you're seeing horrible videos of people, and I'm really like, everyone can change. Like I really believe that. So yeah.
So it sounds like you were perfect. You were like the perfect. You're a perfect choice for
I
the
can
role.
relate in terms of that.
And from what I know about like you as an artist, like when you were talking about like performing with the specificity and things like that, you're very specific and like juggling. I'm sure like.
I wonder if
juggling,
Zeno is gonna voice
elements
anything
and,
in
like, how to weave that into your performance with something
the
super
game,
specific,
or if they just chose him to host the
I
panel.
really am like in awe of like how you can do that. I'm sure it'll like give her a lot of really cool like nuance, which I'm looking forward to seeing. Was there any like challenges about balancing those emotions with the physicality, like in the performances? And like, how did you explore like Maria as a character alongside that?
Yeah, definitely. I think that was the hardest thing, is like balancing like the illness and the emotional moments. And honestly, I relied on the team to really guide me, because like they had a much clearer
Did I miss it?
vision
No, it's going on right now.
than I did in terms of like how the scenes were playing out and what the moments needed. In terms of the pressure, I'm a little bit of a newbie to this
Doom
whole
Shadow.
universe. I had no clue until when they said that I was going to be on this panel, and I started getting text messages
Oh yeah.
from people like telling me like how important this role is, and don't mess it up. And I mean, by then I already did it,
Right.
So I was like, oh gosh, I'm so glad I didn't know, because I think if I knew, I would have so much pressure, and luckily I just could just be in the world, listen to the direction, and without having to be like, oh no, don't mess it up, So
I think that's something we as actors always feel whenever we do anything. It's always like, I hope I don't ruin this. I know a lot of people like this thing, I'm sure you killed it. I'm sure you did amazing. Oh wow, I should have said that when it came to Maria, right? Okay. Kirk, Stephanie, from each of your perspectives, how would you guys describe the relationship between Shadow and Maria?
Aww.
I know. Look at them.
Shadow's like, it's like, damn, what she talking about though? Yo, I'm kind of, she be educated for real, bro.
To speak in actors' terms, Maria is my super objective. She is my reason for everything I do. So, yeah, she's just everything. And so I was created to protect her. And when I fail that mission, it devastates me, or Shadow. I'm okay with it. It devastates Shadow.
You're in it. You're in it now.
And so that's why he dedicates his life to protecting Earth because of that. So she just everything to Shadow does.
His driving sort of force.
Yeah, the complete driving force behind his life.
Stephanie?
Okay, so in my mind, when I was thinking about it, I was like, she grew up very isolated. She had like nobody, and
He's been the Shadow Boy since Generations, Evan.
Is that like during the pandemic when we were alone in our houses, I had my dog. And I'm not like, and check it out. This is gonna sound weird. I'm gonna say comparing Shadow to my dog, but my dog is also black and reddish tan.
Oh.
So, and my dog is super sweet, but he also gets a little too aggressive when he's trying to protect me. See, and so like, anyways, it's just the
Shadow was created to be a cure for Maria. I mean, I can't deny that.
I'm the driving force. I ground him.
I'm not sure.
He brings him back to like the less rabid stage,
right?
When he gets worked up. But yeah, that's how I kind of like I relate to that relationship.
Yeah, but I don't hump her leg.
She kind of sort of operates as like his moral center, right?
Yes, like totally, like moral compass.
Like Shadow is this incredibly powerful, like being, and that power, if in the wrong hands or with the wrong moral center, can go out of control, right?
Right, unleashed.
Yeah,
bad. Right.
And so Maria sort of like grounds him in that.
Yeah, like reins him in.
Yeah. Do you guys have a similar relationship? Like, who's the moral center here between the two of you? See, it's perfect. Amazing. I really love how in depth everyone's answers are. Like as an actor,
yeah, Shadow's
myself,
lore is very,
artist,
very muddy.
It's really cool hearing how everyone works and how you both.
My headcanon is
character work in the booth.
He died
So
in
that's
SA2
super
and he
cool.
came back
Maria
somehow.
gives Shadow purpose and direction, and I'm
That's
sure
my
they're both
headcanon.
each other's only friend. Their bond
Or he
is
survived, I
integral
don't
to
know.
their characters as well as the story. So, speaking of that bond, we are incredibly excited to show you that bond in action. In motion, we have an exclusive preview of the animated prologue from Studio GigX. Please enjoy.
Professor Gerald made me the ultimate life form. I should be the key to all manner of medicines, curing you.
You and Grandfather are doing your best. I'm just as happy to spend time with you here while you both research.
This is cool. This means something to me, man. So Emerald was on the Ark?
That robot was heading towards Grandfather's lab. Shadow, you have to save him!
I'll handle this. Just wait here. I'll be back. I promise.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Damn.
Oh my God.
That was tough. 3-episode prologue coming later this fall. Wow. They're going all in, dude.
Wow. I have chills. Wow. That
was an exclusive preview of Sonic X Shadows Generations Dark Beginnings from Studio GigX. Give it up for them, guys. I mean, I'm low-key blown away. That was like a minute of animation. That was like a minute. I can't see the rest of it. Now remember, Sonic X Shadow Generations Dark Beginnings is a 3-episode prologue coming out later this year. Here I have with me the directors. Oh, you guys are giving up for that? Yeah, 3 episodes. Here I have with me the directors, Alan Wan, Christopher Luck, Kevin Molina Ortiz. You guys, that was crazy. That was cinematic.
Thank you so much.
Like the music, the compositing, the everything. It was amazing. There's so much to unpack, so let's get started. Alan, what do you think makes these animated episodes different from the animations we've seen from Sonic so far?
So, when Sega was looking to create these animated shorts to tell Shadow's past for Sonic X Shadow Generations, when we met with executive producer Yukio Kusumoto, he specifically asked for something that's unique and a little bit different, departure of the past iterations. And so Sega had to kind of envision something that's a bit edgier, something that's a cross between anime and Western animation.
It's going to be an L or W? How could it be an L?
On Rise of the TMNT. Thank you. And so we felt very confident that we can do this because we're dying to make some real anime.
Yeah.
Oh, so they worked on the Rise of the TMT.
So when we... you gotta
let them cook.
Yeah. But anyways, so we received this really great script written by Ian Flynn.
Oh, wow.
And we were thrilled to have the opportunity to explore a bit more of a darker, more intimate story about Shadow's past. So yeah, we were super excited about this, but we were only the pre-production side of the puzzle. We also have a partnering studio named Studio Simage that does the production work for us, led by Matthew Chow. And you know, the stuff that you just saw, like we were able to have a vision, but to execute it, it requires a lot.
Yeah,
of
no, Ian Flynn
technical
has
knowledge, so we were very
been writing, what is it, the IDW comics for a very long time.
Partners. And their production manager, Ruth Seek, is among the audience, please, over there.
Yeah.
Simage, you guys
Thank
killed
you so
it.
much.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
give it
much.
up for the production managers. Okay, cool. Chris, Kevin, Shadow first appeared in the video games, right? So, like, what was the approach to sort of adapting, like, the speed, the emotions, all the abilities you see sort of in the games into animation? Like, was there anything, like, kind of challenging or that you found about that, like, surprisingly?
So I'll speak from like the more emotional standpoint. Like, so as we all know, Shadow's a very dark, brooding, lone wolf, what I say, emo character. Right? But he's also one that harbors a lot of grief and emptiness. You know? So as such, like during the story process, a lot of attention was like paid to the overall feel and the mood of these shots. So when you watch the animation, like you'll see a lot more moody shots. We thought it was a great opportunity to like reveal a more personal side of Shadow that's rarely seen, and it's something we feel the audience has been kind of wanting to see for a very long time.
Do we agree, audience? Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah, so for his like more tangible aspects of his visual
Yeah, this
persona on
crowd is
screen,
live.
A lot of his powers and abilities, you know, you play them in games,
Ken
you see them in
Penders,
cutscenes,
yeah.
but how would they look in a cinematic representation? And so the expansion on that was essentially, our approach was to ask ourselves the question of like, you know, how is the air displaced when Shadow exits a room super quickly? What does it sound like when his boots activate? Is it automatic? Is it sensed from the friction or from the speed? Does it create heat? All of those really like intricate questions helped us structure and design a new sort of in-depth take on what you see on screen.
That's super cool. Give it up for that. And you can see it, right? Like when he ran through the hallway, how the air could have whipped behind him, and the activation of the boots. It's stuff that like the detail and the emotions you can feel it in every like frame. It was so cool. So Chris, Kevin, a lot of care clearly was placed into the tone, the emotions of Shadow and Maria and their story. Was there any sort of overall messages that you and the team, that all of you wanted to convey about these characters and this story?
Yeah, so I'll speak from technical standpoint. Like for the quiet moments, again, very careful placement of the camera. You'll definitely see it. More like nuance, like lighting were considered. And the facial acting was something we focused on too as well. We wanted acting to be like felt, with the dialogue, while not being too cartoony or too animated, to preserve like a much more like mature feel.
Yeah, thank God, dude. Yes.
And as we've said quite a bit on stage, the bond between Shadow and Maria is sort of an anchor point for the short. It's something we really want to put a lens on because it's, in relation to the more cinematic tone. The idea is to make sure that it not only motivates.
I think
your
the
character,
comics are a little
but
bit
you have
more,
to
or
ask
the games are a
yourself,
little bit more important than the comics, Evan.
how does a character react to a decision or to a decision presented to him based on his trauma, based on his past? And so we directed our board artists to really focus in on the subtext, the subtle acting. Shadow's more than just a grimace and a cool face. Like, what accent can you add to that helps define him more than that? Something that helps communicate this heavier tone, and something that can encapsulate the feeling of longing you have for someone that's not there anymore.
Wow. 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 And I'm sure, like, with all these elements put together, the direction, the animation, the acting, it sort of serves, like, giving multiple layers to something that, like, a deeper layer than maybe even, like, an audience may understand at first. Like my understanding of Shadow may be, he's just sort of this moody, scowly, individual. But then you peel back those layers into his past and how he really feels, and give him like a lot more emotion and dynamics, and it creates a very nuanced character. And so it just makes me really excited to watch the prologues. My jaw, and y'all jaw too, dropped when I saw the Gizoid. Right, like that was crazy. Like. So it's clear there's going to be like a lot of like lore, like deep lore in these episodes. So what was it like introducing like all
seeing
these
that
new
robot pop out
aspects
was
of
really
Shadow's story to everyone,
not expecting
and like
that.
kind of like fitting that in the greater like Sonic mythos.
Like
the
that
greater
robot was dead
universe.
ass in like in one
And-
game.
and like me, was there any times you guys fanboyed and what you guys had got to do?
Yeah, so I mean, when we first got the script, I was like, there's so much lore. I mean, we started doing all the Wikipedias and all the fandoms, and the more we dwelled into Shadow's lore during pre-production, we actually realized, like, wow, there's a lot of fascinating concept twists and turns. There's so much to explore, and it actually got us quite excited because it was like really deep.
I wouldn't say Silver's never coming back.
As such, naturally we took inspiration from like Evangelion and then FLCO. A bit of blame, like Evangelion specifically is like excellent with regards to visual storytelling with like still or static compositions through a lot of use of unconventional cropping or like symbolic use of B-roll footage we felt was a really good match for this iteration.
Yeah, this type of visual storytelling that has like that more cinematic, more sophisticated tone, you take everything you've seen from games, like everything you've seen in Shadow's sort of lore and history that's been
probably
established in the franchise. And you have to ask
CBT.
yourself, like, what does this look like in this more psychologically complex iteration of the character? So even if there are familiar moments,
I didn't even know
it's
Silver was
portrayed
in Sonic
such a
Colors
different
DS.
way that something that was familiar may feel new. And so there was a lot of moments of excitement from the whole team for that.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. I am equally as excited. I think it's really cool when people who like pour, you can tell when like love is poured into something, especially if you're a fan of it. That was incredibly insightful. Thank you, Alan, Christopher, Kevin. I can't wait to see all three. I am going to stay plugged. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I wonder if they show a movie trailer. I doubt it, though.
And everyone, please stay tuned. Stay tuned into Sega and their channels for more information on when the prologue episodes will be out. But to show our thanks for everyone who's in the audience today, you should already have your exclusive posters. Yeah, posters, everybody, we were good. But if you don't, please see the staff at the back entrance. If you don't have your poster, please see them on your way out before you leave to get your poster. With that, we wanted to show some love to our Sonic community and our Shadow community and answer a few community questions that were submitted earlier this spring.
Oh, yeah, there was a Q&A, I forgot.
They're community Q&A, so yeah. Our first question is from @Zephyr's Sword. Their question is, I don't know if it's going to come on screen, but their question is, if Sonic likes chili dogs,
Bro,
what does Shadow like?
These questions, dude.
Coffee beans? Like straight?
Yeah.
Surely something to rival Sonic, right? Kirk, do you agree with coffee beans, or do you have another answer?
Well, I got something else. I mean, yes, he does love coffee beans.
Coffee?
But you know, the chili dog's kind of it's junk food, and so he is a hedgehog, so it would have to be something kind of junky, but something very particular to him.
Right.
I think it would be a version of a jalapeno popper. It would be a jalapeno popper because that's kind of spicy. But in order to darken it up, you know how they got the cream cheese inside there?
Right.
To add a little sophistication and a little darkness to it, you'd have to have just a little layer of caviar in that cream cheese on the jalapeno popper.
That caviar jalapeno popper. Yeah. That's the most cursed thing.
Some restaurant now needs to make that and call it the Shadow.
The Shadow.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, Sonic would not understand, right? Like, that makes no sense to eat. Izuka-san.
Yeah.
How accurate are these answers?
I don't think he doesn't like
What about the coffee bean?
Yeah, but I heard from Shadow that he loves black coffee.
Broccoli?
Oh, broccoli or black coffee?
No, broccoli, black coffee.
Oh, black coffee.
Yeah.
Black coffee.
Black
That's very
coffee.
him.
Oh, okay.
Black coffee.
There you go. I was about to have to change my whole character.
I can see the fan art now. Shadow of the coffee mug. The next question is from Candy Pirate. At Candy with 2 eyes Pirate. This question is for Mr. Izuka. During the battle against Final Hazard in Sonic Adventure 2, Shadow ponders out loud that Sonic might be the real ultimate life form. What made Shadow associate Sonic with this title?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And remember, Shadow gets amnesia almost right after this. So does he remember ever telling Sonic? Does Sonic remember? Like, I don't know.
そのシーン
I feel like it's literally just like Vegeta calling Sonic, like, you're number 1.
スーパーソニック2人でこう倒したシーンの後なんですけど、スーパーシャドウはその時にこう力尽きて、最後こう地球に落ちていくっていう時にソニックに対してお前が究極生命体なのかもしれないなって言うんですけど、それはシャドウが命が尽きると自覚したからそう認識したんであって、結局彼は生きてたなのでいややっぱりソニックじゃなくて俺こそが究極生命体だということで今なってます。
So yeah, in that scene we have Super Sonic and Super Shadow both fighting to defeat the Final Hazard. And, you know, in that moment, Shadow is kind of out of energy. He's falling to Earth. He feels defeated, but Super Sonic is not defeated. And so in that moment, he thinks, maybe Sonic is the ultimate life form, but in the end, he doesn't die. And so He changes his mind and says,
Never mind,
the
it's
ultimate
me
life
again. I love that. That's actually a good answer. That makes sense. That makes sense. I love how he wakes up, he's like, never mind, it's actually me. Yeah, I knew it. It was me the whole time.
Yeah, I was just kidding.
Our final question is from @pink_rose. What does Shadow like to do as a relaxing hobby? Does Shadow relax? Is Shadow capable of relaxing?
Oh, I think absolutely.
Yeah, he relaxes.
Yeah.
I'm wondering. I was like, I don't know.
Oh my
He doesn't
God,
seem very
bro.
relaxed.
Well,
what would he do? What would he do?
I think he might do Tai Chi.
Okay.
Really, really fast.
Really.
So that he starts here.
And then ends there.
And they're like, it's like, so what'd you think of the routine?
Right.
You can't even see it. It's so
Right.
fast.
I know that
I think
Maria
got
and Shadow, their dream
a
was
mix
to,
of silly
go to
questions
Earth.
and a little
I
bit more
think that could be
thought-provoking
kind of
ones.
relaxing for them, right? If that were to happen with the two of them, what do you guys think they would do?
I feel like it would have to be something that they can't do on the arc, right?
Right.
So go swimming because I don't think there's a pool.
A beach.
Or yeah, like a beach vacation. I think Maria would want to hang out with the animals.
Izuka's like, no.
No. She would just eat ice cream and binge Netflix.
Yeah. I was like, oh, maybe ice cream, you know? Amazing. Well, we are almost at time. Thank you so much to our panelists, Izuka-san, Kurt, Stephanie, Alan, Chris, Kevin, all of you. We love you. You have all been an excellent, excellent crowd. You guys are incredible. Thank you. Please follow the Sonic social channels. Stay up to date with Sonic X Shadow Generations. Don't forget to stop by the Sega booth in the Exhibitors Hall at booth 3720 to pick up some exclusive Shadow merch they have this weekend. There's a cool little pin. There's a couple pins. There's some posters, some shirts. If you're excited to see Shadow's story like I am, Sonic X Shadow Generations will be out October 25th, 2024. That's actually my birthday.
Oh, wow.
It's available for pre-order right now on all platforms. The digital deluxe edition will include that very cool Tyrio skin that Izuka-san mentioned earlier. If you sign up for the Sonic X Shadow Generations newsletter, you'll receive the Sonic Jam Legacy skin. Yeah, when Sonic X Shadow Generations launches. Now, before we say goodbye, I see people leaving. Don't leave yet. I want us to do a group chaos control. Yeah? Can we do a chaos control? I brought the Chaos Emeralds as well. Can we please? Can we please? Okay. That's so cool. Put the emerald down? Did you guys want to hold an emerald?
Yeah, sure.
Pretty sure I signed up for that newsletter. I'm seeing if I got an email. When do you get the email for it?
For everybody. Emerald. Emerald. Oh, look, you get one too. Sure, all right. Yeah, wait, actually, all right. Okay, and I want to take a picture.
You have to sign up? No, I already signed up. That's something.
Chaos
Did you
Blast?
like when do you get the
Instead?
confirmation or like the
Chaos Control.
the download link
Control.
for it?
Control. That's the main one. That's the main one. That's the main one. Okay. Okay. On 3, we're gonna do Chaos Control. Okay.
So Chaos Control literally
you
just
guys
holds it
wanna
out
go
like that.
Here. Or all right. Yeah. Okay. One. Wait. How do I do this holding this mic?
Go on, figure it out.
1, 2, 3.
Chaos Control!
Thank you so much, you guys.
That was dope. That was a cute little panel. I mean, if they didn't show that trailer, I would have said like kind of whatever because there's a lot of talking. All right, well that was it. That was it. All right, so maybe we'll get like a Raider game in or two, and then we'll like whole stream. So I'll probably want to stream later tonight. But that was cool. I was just in case they do anything else. Dude, the Sonic chat is so much more, way more chill than Dragon Ball. Yeah, I think that's it. All right. I mean, that was cool. Q might be lower in the panel. Just chill, bro. Shadows Movie Runner got leaked. Yeah, I saw it's for the toys, right? Show me the toy? I mean, do you guys want to get spoiled on it? I mean, it's up to y'all. Like, I don't care.
Over like 30 games.
I think it might just be on Twitter. Let's see if I can find it on Twitter. Yeah, this is it. Looks pretty good. His face? I mean, bro, it's low quality. I think it looks fine. I think it looks fine. Yeah, but this is what it's from. I think it looks fine, dude. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's a 144p, like, quality image. Like I don't know what you were expecting. You going to do summons? Are you going to sponsor those summons, dude? Because I don't really have the currency for it, my friend. Broke boy? Spent $500 on the banner chant. You got a first multi? And I bet you don't even use it, bro. I bet you don't even use it.
Can you hear me? It's Trunks. I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
The same breakers they got not release Sparking Zero. I think assuming every other Dragon Ball game is going to die because Sparking Zero is releasing is very... That's a very ignorant take. That's like, I don't know, there's an ice cream store, right? A new flavor comes out, so like nobody gets the old flavors. Like it just doesn't that just doesn't make any sense. It's a very realistic take. How is it a realistic take? How is a Dragon Ball asymmetrical game going to die when a Dragon Ball Arena Fighter that's been waiting for to be made for like, I don't know, 15 years coming out will hurt this game? Like, is it going to like, are players going to drop off to check out Sparking Zero? Of course, but like, this game is so different. So different to like what Sparking Zero is going to be.
Thanks.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
How similar is the combat to Xenoverse? Not really at all. This game's mechanics really are its own. Like, the only thing that's similar between this and Xenoverse is the actual, like, animations of, I guess, the moves. Well, it literally is the Dokkan Legends, like, conversation. It's like, oh, Dokkan got something hype, Legends is dead. Oh, Legends got something hype, Dokkan is dead. Just like, dude, like, every game has their ups and downs. Nice. Legends is only good for the PvP? I mean, that's what Legends is. So what do you mean?
Welcome. Welcome. Thank you.
It's like saying Sparking Zero is only good for the fighting. It's just like, that's the fighting game. Like, what do you... I think every Dragon Ball game is going to take a little bit of a hit when Sparking Zero drops, but that doesn't mean that, like, you know, like a game is going to, like, shut down. So I could, like, change the lighting, because I think I have, like, auto white balance. That's why, like, my face keeps changing. Turn that off. Got, like, Ironcane now. Another Super Soda, damn. Yeah, this game's issue has always been that it hasn't gotten enough consistent content to, like, kind of support it being like a Legends or a Dokkan.
Oh man.
Access the startup system from the central area. Just a little more to go, then you're done.
Holy hell.
But why?
Damn you.
Actually hit me. Like, actually, but why, though? How did that work, dude? Thank you. You want the ball? Go for it. I should have been dead, bro. I'll never understand why people just, like, put down Dragon Balls in random places. Oh, I'm playing with Bronx. I just realized. Maybe I'll give him the balls. You want it? Want a raw paper scissors for it? You want to play for it, bro? Oh, we tied. Okay. Yeah. All right. Oh. All right. All right. What should I summon? Took out D. I'll probably summon in B. I'll wait for him to leave. I'll transform just in case.
Here comes a pain.
He gets his level 4. That's to be really good for me because I've trained by an angel.
You're done.
Nice. Ooh. Guy is getting the crap beaten out of him. Yeah, it's show over. Oh damn, I did too early. Nice. Oops. Oh, he's popping that? Oh, it's over. Nice. That's dope. We got to play a game of rocks. That's cool. Yeah, we just had like the whole team up and the STM got really far. Not really much that guy could do there. Yeah, the Shadow the Hedgehog panel was really dope. I'm hyped for that that animated thing they're doing. That's pretty cool. When do you stream on Twitch? Monday through Thursday. So pretty much just like on non-weekend days. Alright, so we'll get a little Raider game in and call it. Probably go back live tonight. Here we go. They pretty much ruined the queue since season 5. Actually, it might have been even season 4. Well, if Cats and shit are still in here, was it season 4? I wasn't able to really queue with you guys anymore, or was it 5? Yeah, I think 4 is where it started. Yeah, 4 is where it like started. Oh boy. What's wrong with these HDL people? Match usually on priority 3. Yeah, typically for me it's like 5. I keep forgetting to add voice lines to Baby.
You're nothing but an annoying little fly.
Favorite voice line of all time? Probably one of Zamasu's. Tuffle map would have been really cool. I mean, to be fair, the only map that's like completely all new with like new original assets is Broly's map. I feel like they could have used some of Broly's map to like make Tuffle, because it's like it's the first like alien space planet type map. Oh, boy. Sorry, champ. Oh, that's already one of mine? It's awkward. I see somebody over there.
There you are.
What's up, dude? Damn it. Alright. Yeah, I feel like... I mean, that was, I guess, fairly fast for baby for me, but I feel like it always... I can never get it, like, in a minute. Fresh cut? Thank you, bro. Still haven't found a single key. Can't put that a little too early, my friend. Why didn't you transform? So sorry, Poir. Ah.
You'll make an obedient slave. So, there are still some of you remaining? How unfortunate.
Me and baby are actually wearing the same tank.
I'm going to make
Oh. That didn't hit them?
Don't worry. Pain stop.
The noises they make, bro. Oh, we already evolved. Damn, I guess somebody saved an infected Civ.
The fully evolved Tuffle is truly capable of.
That passive is kind of crazy. I barely got to play level 2. Let's take out C.
I will eradicate each and every one of you pathetic ants! Revenge that fall!
We'll try to get a dragon radar.
I have a wondrous gift.
That's keychain, bro.
Miserable idiots! Aha! I have you now!
Damn, no dragon radars.
Excellent.
Yeah, this game is kind of over, bro. Why did I not hit that person? People are just like not rezzing anybody. I don't know if I downed this person yet. I think it's just gonna be one of those games, bro. It is what it is. I can put servants on the ETMs, I guess.
Will now be reborn as a tougher. Nothing will be out of my grasp. Nothing will be out of my grasp.
I see Dragon Balls. I don't really have anybody over there. That's a really quick. Yeah, so what's good about this is that like they don't have time to go on the ETM anymore. I'll take out B. I feel like B is a really safe ETM spot. Oh, wow. Wow. Get fucking cooked. I guess I stomped on it when I landed.
Now then. Well, how about we finally get serious about this, hmm?
Almost level 40, boys. Alright, we'll probably end the stream here just because I'm going to be live later tonight. We're not going to do like another like 8-hour stream. Yeah, I think you guys are hanging out. We'll be live later tonight. Probably actually play Legends tonight. But yeah, y'all. Catch you on the flip.